Alrighty, so today we are going to be building a Space Marine, Captain Messinius. Here he is, he's single box, one miniature, and he is from the Black Library collection of miniatures. So Captain Vitrian Messinius is available as part of the Black Library Celebration 2023. Follow his story in the Dawn of Fire series, the origins of which begin in the novel Avenging Son, written by Guy Haley. You see, he was $38. Comes with some stuff. He's got a fist and a rifle and a little eagle on his shoulder there. I guess it's irrelevant if I take the price tag off now. But on the side of the box here it reads, Captain of the White Consuls Chapter, Vitrian Messinius is a veteran warrior and one of Guilliman's most trusted advisors. He was gifted his master-crafted power fist by the Avenging Son himself for honourable service, and it is an artificer relic of rare potency. Few are as loyal as Messinius, and as such he is responsible for enacting the will of the primarch during the Indomitus Crusade, as Lord Lieutenant, and is determined to see it done. So I have not read that book yet, but I intend to read it now that I've got his model, and we're going to crack it open and put it together. So, I've got an X-Acto knife. Sorry for pulling that up on camera so quickly. A couple of glass files. Just got them off at Amazon. I use them for Gundam and stuff. And then my nippers. And as in my little bucket here, I've got some Citadel plastic glue and various odds and ends as far as files and sanding sticks and little file sticks. Sorry if it's rumbling about on the microphone there. Okay, so let's open them up. Captain Messinius. So we'll just nip the plastic over here and nip it on down this way. I'm going to put a new blade in the knife so it's nice and sharp now. Okay, box is super cool. I think I'm going to keep the box. But inside the box, a little pull tab. We've got ourselves, looks like only one sprue. Yep, one sprue. One booklet. And a base. Nothing else in the box. Well, let's put the box up. Over here. Very nice. Get our plastic glue. Okay. So here's the base. Here's our sprue. You can see it's got here, what is that, 14 parts? So not a whole ton. And then the Captain Messinius booklet, where it shows a little fold-out booklet, where it shows how to build him. Doesn't say anything about stickers or transfers. And he's got only 2 weapons. I'm not sure exactly what head I want to put on him. But let's follow along. So to begin we need parts 5, 6, and 7. And then part 1. So let's get our nippers. And get parts 5, 6, and 7. So here's 5. Those are his legs. So we'll nip these out. I may be poorly trained by Gundam. Because I tend to leave on the plastic bits and then trim them off later. And then we also need 6 and 7. So there are these 2 leg plates here. Okay, So what we're going to do is trim these off very carefully. And then we're going to get our knife and trim away some more. Then we'll file it down. Try to get as close as I can to the plastic without deforming it. And then we'll use our glass file and file them down. May need some more knife action. Or I might have to go and grab the smaller X-Acto. I'm going to try to avoid that from now. Remember, children, always have an adult present when you're using a knife. And there we go. Maybe you can't really see it, but I'll bring it up close in a second. Let me just finish cleaning up this one. Trying to be very gentle, and also to allow you to see. Okay. And the rest of that we can sand off with the file. It will leave it smooth. So we get our file. And what's great about the glass files is it may look a little rough, but it's so fine that it's smooth to the touch. And once we get the primer on, you won't even notice it was there. Alright, his knee pads are smoothed. Let's clip the rest of these. Okay. These are nice and cleaned up. And same deal. We'll get our knife. We'll clean it up with the knife. Just a little bit. Just to get it smooth. I'm scraping and I'm pushing just a little bit with the knife. Nothing excessive. Just to get it down to a place where I can sand it. Okay, that's relatively smooth. Alright, so let's get the bottoms of his feet. I know it may not really be necessary since he's going to be on a base, but I like to do it. Get his feet nice and flat. Clean off our file a little bit. Okay. So these are finished. Now there are some mold lines on him. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'll just take the back of the knife and run it across the mold lines till they're gone. Just gently scraping. And the same for the leg as well. There's a couple of mold lines on here. I know they may not be super visible, but I tend to notice them after I start painting, and then I'm upset. Nothing quite ruins my day like something that is not smooth. And then we're just gonna use our file to smooth it down because we like smoothness, and that'll be that. Alright, so let's glue them in place now. So we look at the little instruction guide here, apply the glue on the legs, and then glue the knee pads to the legs. Okay, so the glue has been applied to the legs. And then we are going to put the plain one on this leg. And the one with the eagle on this one. And press them in. Perfect. There we go. Some nice leg work. Maybe if I move the camera around, you can see it a little bit better. So, there you have it. Legs glued on. Cool. Okay, now the next part is cut part one off and glue it to the legs. So here's part one. This is torso. Snip him off. We're going to get as close as we can to the plastic without actually attacking any of the plastic there. This one's a little easier because his arm will go over it. And then right here on the cloak, or tabard, what have you. Alright, same deal. We'll grab our knife. We're just going to gently... Got myself there. It's okay. Just a little bit. Remember, knives are sharp. It happens just as quick as that. Nipped myself just with the tip of the blade, and now I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. Well, not quite, but just a little injury there. Okay. Now we'll do the same thing. We'll get our file. We will file it down. Just get rid of any rough spots. We're good there. There. And we're good there. Now we just have to glue him to the legs, like so. Just put a little bit on. You don't need a whole ton of glue. And once he's slid down in there, put him down. And I'll bring it up again, closer. And his torso is glued right in. Okay. I'm an amateur videographer, so please ignore my amateurness. In fact, I'm an amateur miniature maker and model painter and just all around amateur everything, I guess. Alright, next step, we need pieces 2 and 3, which are his cloak and his, what is that, his right arm? Yeah, his right arm, the power fist. So there's 2. I'm actually going to mix things up because, so unlike Gundam, even when you get close to these guys, it doesn't really leave that many stress marks, and because we're going to be painting it, the marks that it does make are just surface level marks. They're really not as important to avoid as with Gundam, simply because you just can't see them. And once we do our smoothing, they will they'll be gone. So grab our file. Same deal. Gently, slowly, back and forth. Just making that a smooth edge there. Does need a little more love. Let's grab the stick. Take the stick. You can take the stick into the tightest corner. Now it's not quite as smooth as the glass, but Does a decent amount. Does a decent job. And all these I just got at Hobby Lobby for a few bucks. So they're nothing crazy, not like some specialist tool. Same deal with the cloak. Just get the bottom so that the bottom is smooth. We make sure that we're level with it so it doesn't come up at a decent or a different height than the actual surrounding piece of the cloak that it's attached to. Oh, I may be getting blood on the model. Oh no. I'll take a second here and go clean myself up. Well, the primer goes over the blood too, so it doesn't really matter. I think the bleeding stopped. Okay. Alright. Cloak. Done. Let's get piece 3, which is his power gauntlet arm. Look at this, I'm evolving as I'm recording. Alright, this one's a little tricky. That one, trying to get close to that fist there was a little tough. Okay. So we are going to be careful now with the knife. We've already injured ourselves once. And again, just barely shaving. And we will smooth it out with the file. Same thing here, just finding the angle, barely shaving. Just to get any raised bits out of the way. Then we'll take our sanding stick and go in. You know, I never thought I'd like sanding as much as I do now. My dad would always make me resand and sand again until I got a smooth finish when I was a kid, if we were working on stuff around the house. I guess that's some sort of childhood trauma, because I can't get rid of it now. I've got to make sure when I sand something that it's smooth. If I feel a single ridge, then I'm going back again for more. All right, that's that finished. All right, now we glue his arm. Facing this way, we glue his arm here and the cloak here. So I guess let's start with the cloak first, since that's piece 2. And it says to put the glue along all of the exposed bits there, meaning the neckline. Oh, come on. Stand by. Oh. Silly me. It had dried. And I didn't see it. We're going to take it and place it like so. Nice. Alright, cloak is attached. Now let's do the arm. And for the arm, we just put a dollop right there. Then get our arm and stick him on. I think it only goes on at that angle. Despite if I want to put it that way or not. Yeah, because it's supposed to fit neatly into the cloak area there. Okay. Okay. It's a strange choice, but I get it, I guess. I maybe have goofed a little bit. It's okay. Had to clean up a little spill. But it looks good. Just have to find the right angle for it. Okay, that's page 1 done. Now page 2 we need parts 4 and 8. Which is his pistol arm and his badge. So there's 4. Let me cut the gun a little bit away from the barrel, because I do want to get a clean cut there. Alright, and same deal. Get our knife and just shave. And there are some mold lines here on this arm, so we'll scrape them away. There's a bit of a ridge sticking out here. Surprisingly, the top of the gun is very, very clean. Free of mold lines. But not the stock. Alright, let's just scrub and dub the bottom here. Isn't that a beautiful? Nice and smooth. And again here on his elbow. And I'll just go over the areas that the mold lines were in as well. Try to clean those up. Perfect. And then let's see our badge here. So our badge should be fairly easy to clean up. Not a whole lot going on. Scrub a dub, and it should be fairly clean soon. Again, same thing on the bottom. Although this one will need a little chip. And we will sand that away. Now this one's curved, so it take a little up and down. Can't just go back and forth on it. That would be too easy. All right, then it's clean. So according to the booklet, it gets some glue in the slot and then against the shoulder. And then the arm just goes in the arm spot. Oh. That was not smart at all. Pulled the pin right out of the bottle. Okay. Alright, pin's back in the bottle. Put a little bit here. Just a drop on that slot. And we will attach his emblem. Cool. Use it to fix one little thing. Alright, let's put his arm on. So the rifle goes upwards. As such. Then we'll get his pauldron and his backpack. I may leave the backpack separate or just tack it on, pull it off to paint it, and then actually glue it just so I can get at the cloak. Although it does look like the heads are interchangeable, which is very cool. Because I was expecting I was going to have to make a hard decision on choosing one. And if they are interchangeable, then that's pretty sweet. Alright, so let's get his pauldron and his backpack. Alright, that is the pauldron. We'll clip the backpack out separately. And then there's only a few pieces left, so might as well just take them out. This is piece 14, and this is piece 13. And then let's get the armored head. We'll start with that one, because I like the look of the laurel leaves around his helmet. Okay, so as far as his backpack goes, let's just shave it up a little bit and then we'll have to sand it. Now there are some mold lines on this. We have to be very careful with shaving here because this is a round surface. Drop the knife. Again, be very careful with knives. And we're just scraping mold lines off here. And you can see it just coming off in shavings. And the same for the bottom of the backpack, which for the life of me I can't figure out why they decide to make that a connection point on the sprue. And then we'll get our handy dandy sandy stick and run it between there. As always, have to feel to make sure that it's smooth. Unfortunately, it isn't. And then I'm going to get the glass file for this one, just because it's round and I want to retain that shape. Now this is tough, making sure that it stays round. But I do think this is as close as I'm going to get. Getting a little scratchy, but not much. And smooth to the touch. Alrighty, cool. If we put it on like this, we're not going to be able to paint the inside. Maybe just use a piece of tack for now. And that I can do. Alright, let's finish off the pauldron. That one was fairly simple because it was flat. You don't get a whole lot of those gimmies. And then we attach the pauldron to his shoulder, like that. It's got like a little circle in here. Oh, found it. Perfect. And now we can slide his big old Space Marine head in here. I think we gotta wait for that cement to dry. Yeah, we do. Otherwise, there's going to be trouble getting them back out. Okay. Alright, in the meantime, let's glue the base down. So we need to glue 14 to 13 and 13 to the base. So 14. 14 to 13. Like that. Okay. So let's glue this down. All right, so as illustrated here, that's what it looks like. And then we'll glue this part down as well. That is sharp. Then he takes his stand here. Yeah, it just says gluing down the base. I'm just going to do a single foot because that's where its footprint goes. Place the cap back on the cement. Get my clippers and put them back in their box. Sanding sticks in the box, as well as the knife that has injured me so. And put our extra sprue in the book back in this box and put the box on my shelf, where I will keep it to reference for color later. Then I'll get some tack, stick on the backpack, and we'll take a look at them. Okay, let me grab the tack. I'll be right back. I just got a bit of tack and I'm gonna put it, wedge it in his backpack. Just a piece of sticky tack. Okay, there he is. All done. Maybe that needs to be adjusted further. But here he is. Captain Messinius. All complete. Alright, I'm going to go prime him. We'll bring him back in a second. After he's primed, I'll make another video painting him in the box art colors. So, should be pretty cool. I like him. I mean, I think the price was pretty steep at almost $40 for just one fella, but he seemed unique. And I'm sure in the book he'll be fantastic if they made their very own model of him. So Again, Captain Messinius from the novel Dawn of Fire, Avenging Son. Alright, let me spray him and then I'll be right back. And alright, here we go. So he's back. He's primed in white. And we're going to be ready to start painting him next time. Alright, thank you for watching. See you soon.